Hi folks, welcome back to Me Likey Movies. We're almost through our entire best of 2016 countdown, and I got a lot of rewards to give, so let's get on to giving them. We're going to start with number 40, Old Yeller. Y'all cried when Old Yeller got shot, didn't ya? I know I did. Anyway, this is basically Frontierland the movie, if you've been to any of the Disney parks. Every stereotype that you could think of from the old frontier days, short of maybe, I don't know, a gold prospector, I guess, happens in this movie. But hey, the dog's adorable. It's really sad at the end. It's still a pretty good movie. It still holds up pretty well. And it actually wins the best award for Revenant tribute scene between dog and bear. Coming in at number 39, The Revenant. So yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio. Being out in the woods is really hard. I mean, it's just the worst. And bears suck if their name's not Yogi. This one actually took place in like the 1850s. If you haven't seen it, it'll actually make you feel cold. Gosh, it's the complete opposite of the previous movie, Old Yeller, that I was talking about. But it's a good movie, really, really good. And does win the award for Best Bulletproof Bear Head in a movie. And at 38, it's Tron Legacy. We need a sequel to Tron Legacy so bad. It's so cool. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a minority, but this Into the Computer movie is just so visually inventive. It's a lot of fun. It's what I wish a video game could be now. Best thing we got is we have a Tron ride over in Shanghai Disney. It looks cool enough, but it's not quite the same. Does win the award though for motorbikes that thank God they can't do this in real life, or else we would have so much murder on the road. Award. At 37, Fences. Denzel Washington's gonna act at you. Oh, he's gonna do so much acting. But he's really good at it. I don't mean to make fun. It is basically kind of like a play shot on movie, since there's really only like maybe 3 locations in the entire film. Basically, it was only made because Denzel wanted to do it. But like I said, acting's really good. Might be the best acted movie I've seen this year. And does win the award for Worst Dad Advice of the year.
He wants you to say, "Good job, son." That's all.
I ain't got time for that, Rose. He's alive. He's healthy. He's got to make his own way. I made mine. Ain't nobody gonna hold his hand when he get out there in the world.
And at number 36, it's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So the cool thing about this was they didn't make a million Harry Potter references. There's a little bit, but it's basically its own thing. Nice thing about this, we had brand new characters, great setting with the 1920s, which makes sense why nobody has cell phones. At the end of the day, I wanted to like this more, though. I'll be perfectly frank. Does win the award, though, for Best Gonna Make It Rain moment in a movie.
Really?
At 35, Manchester by the Sea. Wow, Casey Affleck is sure depressed. Understandably so, but it's a really understated performance. Lots of good stuff here. It would be a little higher up though if things had just, I don't know, the mood had lightened maybe a little bit more. But it's tough. It's tough for this movie, to be perfectly fair. It does win the award though for best thing to do to get over your dad dying.
Do you actually have sex with these girls?
Well, we don't just play computer games.
With both of them?
Well, with Sandy's mom here, it's sort of, strictly just like basement business.
What does that mean?
It means I'm working on it.
At 34, Moonlight. So this is actually a movie about a kid kind of growing up in basically a drug-riddled Miami, and he also thinks he's a little different. This is a really good personal movie. I actually don't have any jokes for this one. I'm just going to show you a quick clip here. This is a really solid movie. The only thing that keeps it a little low, it's definitely low budget, and you can kind of feel it from time to time. But acting's real top notch. Check it out.
Who is you, Sharon?
For a long time, try not to remember. Try to forget all those times.
Coming in at 33, it's Light Between the Oceans. So Michael Fassbender had kind of a downer with X-Men Apocalypse, but he does a way better job here in this melodrama about a couple living out in the Western Australia, running a lighthouse back in the 40s. Really good drama here. Kind of asks that big question, what would you do if you really wanted a baby? And they go there with it. Definitely a nice one to sit at home and watch, and does win the award for most repetitious note on a birthday present.
Read it, Dada.
For my Dada, with love forever and ever 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 and ever.
It's the loveliest present I ever had.
And at 32, Brother Bear. So this was the Disney animated movie that came out near the pretty much the end of the traditional animated time. We had Princess and the Frog after this, but then that was pretty much that. Does win a lot of awards, though, in my opinion. Tough to figure this one out. Lots of really good songs, nice character beats. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, it wins the award for best, or not best, but most horrifying scene to watch if you are a fish watching this movie.
All right, everybody. Come on, let me see some paws in there. Who's going to be next? Come on. Watch me. Hey, gotcha.
Coming in at 31, The Artist. So this is the Best Picture winner from a few years ago. Totally silent movie, great homage to silent films that have come out around. Plus also just honestly telling a really good story, a solid drama / comedy. And it wins the award for Thing We Wish We Could Do to majority of Michael Bay's filmography. Number 30, Miss Sloane. Jessica Chastain stars as a political lobbyist who is actually pro-gun control, which is pretty much against all the other big-time lobbyist people who, of course, they want guns to be everywhere. Bang, bang, bang. It really gets into all the politicalness of it all. Another nice mid-budget movie that came out this year. And it does win the award for a thing that you can guarantee Donald Trump is going to be saying a few months into his presidency.
You employ the tactics of espionage throughout your lobbying career.
I must respectfully decline to answer your question.
You intended to use methods such as bugging and tapping. Is this true?
I must respectfully decline to answer your question based on my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution.
At 29, it's Sully. We all know Captain Sully. And no, I'm not going to make a Dumb Monsters, Inc. joke. He landed the plane in the Hudson. This kind of goes into, did he need to land the plane in the Hudson? You know what I mean? Everybody got out, but did he really need to do it? What about our plane? Our plane is all broke. It's like he saved everybody. Get off his ass about it. Does win the award, though, for Best Belly Flop in a movie this year. Coming in at number 28, it's Deadpool. Yes, sweet R-rated comic book action. Haven't seen this since Punisher Warzone, I think. You all saw the movie. Lots of great inside jokes. Ryan Reynolds mugging at the camera. A whole bunch of fun. So it's tough to pick an award for this one, but it does win the award for most honest thing ever said about building an IKEA piece of furniture.
How's that cooling coming along? IKEA doesn't assemble itself, you know.
You're telling me. I don't mind the Cunin. It's an improvement on the Herdal.
Please. Anything's an improvement over the Herdal. I'd have taken an Emnus or a Trestle over the Herdal. Oh, no, I didn't get excited till I saw the cooling.
27, Doctor Strange. So this is Marvel really going off the deep end here. And for the most part, it actually works. They've been really good at kind of staying ahead of the curve so that way we're not getting kind of bored with all the superhero antics. Does win the award though for kids. Seriously, don't try this at home. It will not work out that way. #26, Hacksaw Ridge. So we don't have Mel Gibson back in the theaters, but we do have him back behind the camera. And he's doing pretty much what he does best. Real patriotic World War II stuff, but then once you get into the war, there's going to be lots of blown up stuff. There's going to be gore everywhere, but don't worry, we're all real heroic and patriotic. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward, but the action is shot really well. Might be my best war action movie of the year. And it does win the award, although, for Best Naked Soldier in a movie this year. Coming in at 25, it's Finding Dory. One of the better sequels from Pixar. This definitely is no Cars 2 or Cars 3. It's still a little bit below the Toy Story movies. It has a great thing to say about dealing with kids that have like a handicap. Lots of wacky mayhem. This might be the most Looney Tunes-ish of all the movies that Finding Dory's done. Wins a pretty obvious award though. Best Gerald in an animated movie this year.
Gerald, off the rock!
24, Birth of a Nation. So yeah, okay. White people own slaves. I did not own slaves. I want to make that perfectly clear. I do not believe in slavery. This movie made me kind of feel bad as a person. It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie, but it's a lot. It is a lot at you. Even if you thought for a moment, well, maybe being a slave was that bad. Being a slave was that bad. Don't definitely see this movie though. That being said, just know what you're getting into going in. Just a quick clip for you here, because I'm not gonna make a joke. Not gonna make a joke. No jokes. None.
I lead you to Peter 2:18. Submit yourselves to your masters, not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh.
Number 23, La La Land. This is a very fun musical. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone are lovely people. What keeps this one from getting on my top 10, like I know it's in a lot of people's top 10, is they never go far enough with the numbers. Just when you think things are picking up, and then we're done. We move on to the next thing. So, not as much fun as it really should have been. Just won the award, though, for Best Piano Duet performed before the great and powerful Oz.
To light up the skies, to open the world and send it reeling. A voice that says I'll be here, and you'll be alright.
22, Middle School, the worst years of my life. This one came out of nowhere. The guy from Reviews in it as the principal. We also have one of the Gilmore Girls, not Happy related, but from the TV show Gilmore Girls. Lauren Graham, that's her name. She's the mom, and it's about. You look at the preview, you think it's a stupid movie. This is actually a pretty smart movie, and man, it has got some epic jokes in there. Really clever stuff. Winner of the best prank in the movie award.
Whoever did this is committed to the art.
21, Rogue One. Now, normally I would think a Star Wars movie is going to get my top 10. This is a pretty good movie, but we do have a problem, and it's a Grand Moff Tarkin problem. CGI, he's only in the movie for maybe 10-15 minutes, but it's noticeable. It's really noticeable, and it'll take you out of the movie real quick. There's a couple too many clever nods, I'm trying to be clever anyway, to the original trilogy. But when you get to the end, it really kicks ass with that final battle. And it does win the award for, clearly those helmets have absolutely no protection award. And that's going to do us for this round of the top 100 movies. I'll see you next time for the top 20. Until then, ciao!